You said he took money and some of your belongings when he moved out.
Laundry baskets, cutting boards, lamps, end tables, kitchen stuff like washcloths and hand towels.
Forget it. I don't do that. I didn't go to school for 10 years to do washcloths. Next.
This is Judy Justice.
Cassidy Walker is suing her former boyfriend, Leo Fulkerson, for stolen money and belongings.
Court come to order. All rise.
Have a seat, please.
Judge, case 4028, Walker versus Ferguson.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Miss Walker, the defendant and you were involved in a relationship for a while. According to what I read, you met while both working in the same nursing facility. Subsequently, you moved in together. When was that? Month and year?
December of 2022.
And did you, Miss Walker, move in with the defendant, or did he move in with you, or did you take a place together?
He moved in with me.
And did you have a lease on an apartment, or did you own something?
I had a lease on an apartment.
And how long was that lease for?
Until March of 2023, I think.
Now, you didn't come alone, because according to what I read, you have a younger brother. I assume that's you. And when you and the defendant moved in together in December 2022, your brother came with you.
Not at that time. We had him on the weekends only.
And where was he living prior?
In a foster home in Nakusa.
How long had he been in a foster home?
I think just for that month, and then when I got guardianship of him in February of 23.
And your parents are where?
Um,
Not in the picture?
Yeah.
Or? Not in the picture. Okay. So your brother came to stay with you in February of 2023, is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And when your brother came to live with you, it appears from your papers that you both petitioned the family court for guardianship of him since he's a minor. That be correct?
Yes.
Does anyone have those guardianship papers with them? I'd like to see them. Who's Elisa Fulkerson?
That's my legal name, Your Honor.
That's your legal name?
Yes.
Okay. So that both of you were granted joint guardianship. Your name is Dakota?
Yes.
Of Dakota. Okay. So now that we understand that you were living together, Dakota, you went to live with your sister and her mate?
Yes.
Great. And then, according to you, things started to take a turn in February of the next year?
Yeah, kind of the entire time we were together.
Well, if I'm correct at reading, it was February 2024. So you were together with Dakota, living together for a year until February of 2024, when, according to you, you discovered that the defendant, according to you, had taken some money out of an account of yours.
Yes.
And you decided to leave. And you left Dakota with the defendant.
No.
You took Dakota with you? No. You decided to leave. That's what you say in your papers.
Yes.
Not you and your brother. You decided to leave. And where did you go?
Stayed with a friend,
What friend?
a family friend for a little while, and then I went back because of Dakota.
No, you stayed with a family friend. In what place? What city?
Stevens Point.
And did you have to travel to Stevens Point?
Yes.
How far away was it?
30 minutes.
But you didn't stay there.
No.
Okay. I'm reading you what this says. It says, in February 2024, I found out that he had stolen $2,445 from me after accessing my phone without permission. I broke up with him and went to stay with a friend until he could move out. I ended up leaving town for a while to visit my dad. When I came back in July, so you were gone February, March, April, May, and June.
When I went down by my dad, that was only for the month of July.
So you were with a friend February, March, April, May, and June?
No, I just stayed with a friend for a couple of nights, and then I went back to my house.
Then you went back to live together.
Okay, so after watching the full
And when you went back
episode,
to
we
live
can
together,
see that
did you share the
this
same
is
room?
just-
Did you live
just
together as a
Judy
couple?
case.
Yes.
Yeah. And what happened with this alleged money that he owed you?
He told me that he put it in his savings account for a trip that we were taking in April. And then when we went on that trip, and we came back, he told me that I owed him $2,000 because he was negative in his account $2,000.
Did you pay him?
No.
Of course. Ridiculous. So I'm not entertaining that part of it. You said he took money. He says it was for a purpose. You had an argument. You stayed with a friend. Then you came back and you lived with him, right? And you went on the trip in April. What's this? Yes, that's a yes.
Yes.
All right, so let's forget about this money. It's nonsense.
Cassidy Walker claims her former boyfriend, Leo Fulkerson, stole her money and belongings. Leo is countersuing, claiming Cassidy wrongfully kept government money meant for her brother.
Now, you say you went to visit your father and came back. He ultimately moved out.
Yes.
And you claim took some of your belongings with him when he moved out. And, by the way, when he moved out, and Dakota chose to stay with him.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, let's go through the items, because Mr. Fulkerson says any items that he took, he separated your stuff from his. Any items that he took, he actually purchased for the house. That's what he says. Okay. So let me hear what you think he took that belonged to you. I read it here, but let's have it for the record.
There's kitchen stuff, laundry
What?
baths. Kitchen stuff.
What's kitchen stuff?
Like washcloths and hand towels.
Forget it. I don't do that. I didn't go to school for 10 years to do washcloths. What's next?
Laundry baskets, cutting boards, lamps, end tables, a $300 gift card.
Hold on. I don't want to hear about kitchen stuff. Lamps. Do you have photographs of the lamps and receipts for their purchase?
Yes.
I'd like to see photographs of the lamps and receipts that you paid for their purchase. Lamps. You know what lamps she's talking about?
I do not believe I have.
What?
I don't believe so, no.
Did you take any lamps from the house?
Yes.
Do you recall what they looked like?
Black, small lamp I thought was Dakota's. It was in his bedroom on a nightstand in his room.
Okay. So a lamp from Dakota's room? Mm-hmm. By the way, where did you go when you moved out?
I moved to an apartment about 20 minutes away from where we had previously lived so that I could be in Dakota School District.
Okay. Do you have the receipt and do you have the pictures of the lamp?
I don't have the receipt.
All right. So let's forget the lamp. What's next?
He had stole a $300 Walmart gift card.
A what?
$300 Walmart gift card.
When did he take that and from where?
When he moved out.
When he moved out, and where was this Walmart gift card?
Somewhere in the house.
Oh, next.
Mixing bowls.
Don't give me kitchen items. I'm not interested in kitchen items.
A tool set, a cube organizer.
Tube organizer. What is a tube?
Cube organizer. It's just an 8-square thing that you put storage containers in.
Let's move on fast.
The water fountain for my cats, their food, their...
Just a second. You have a cat? Do you have a cat? You both have a cat.
And Dakota has a cat.
And Dakota has a cat. So who took care of your cat when you went to visit your father?
Leo, I think.
Next.
The sheets for my bed, 2 different whiteboards, the shower curtain, a bunch of different tapestries, a lockbox that I had that I put my meds in, and then the skateboard and wall decor that I had.
A skateboard?
No, they're picture frames that had wall decor in them.
Let me do this for you. When he moved out, was there furniture left in the apartment?
My bed and the couch.
That's a yes. There was furniture.
Yes.
How many rooms was in this apartment?
3.
Living room, dining room, and kitchen and bedroom? 1 bedroom?
There's 3 bedrooms, and then there's a kitchen.
Oh, 3 bedrooms?
Yep.
Okay. 1 you shared. When he moved out, did he leave the bed?
Yes.
Were there dressers?
Yes.
Did he leave the dressers?
Interesting.
One of them, yes.
He left 1. Now let's go to the living room. Was there a couch?
Yes.
Did he leave the couch?
Yes.
Were there end tables?
No. Well, there was, but he took them.
He took the end tables.
Yes.
Who bought the end tables?
I did.
You have proof of that.
Okay, so after watching the full
I don't see
episode,
any
we can
invoices
see
there
that
for end tables.
this Justice Judy
Okay,
case.
stop looking. If they're there, they're there. Do me a favor, don't waste my time. You know what's in your packet. So the end tables, we have no proof of who purchased them. Now let's go to Dakota's bedroom. Did Dakota have a bed?
Yes.
Did he take that bed?
Yes.
Because Dakota slept on it.
Yes.
Did Dakota have anything else in his room?
Yes.
What?
He had a cube organizer, a bunch of gaming stuff, and all of his clothes.
Did Dakota take those things?
Yes.
Now, there was a third bedroom. What was in the third bedroom?
A bunk bed.
Did he take that or leave that?
It was left.
Now, when the lease was ultimately up, you moved out, or did you stay?
He moved out. I stayed.
Okay. Are you still there?
Yes.
Do you have the couch?
Yes.
And you have the bunk beds?
No.
No. Did you get rid of the bunk beds?
Yeah. There was no reason for me to have them.
So you got rid of them. You sold them.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about the bed that he left in the room that you shared together?
I still have that.
You still have that. You use it. Okay. Now I'm going to what I consider the more pressing part of this case, which is when you applied for guardianship of Dakota. Since Dakota is underage, Dakota receives a certain amount of governmental assistance. Who does he receive governmental assistance from? Do you know? Is first thing, do you know? You know what agency?
I think it's just the county that he was living in at the time.
Okay, and that's since he was released from foster care to your custody, to yours and the defendants.
Yes.
And do you know how much Dakota receives every month?
Would you like a picture?
No.
Yes,
Not
I
yet.
do.
What?
I do.
Of course you do. How much does he receive every month?
$375.
And he's been receiving that since the two of you separated in July.
Yes.
Actually, he's been receiving that even before, but since July.
Yes.
July, August, September. And Dakota has stayed with the defendant.
He's been going back and forth between our houses.
It's not true.
Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you been keeping the $375 a month that's Dakota's money? That's
used
either a
it for
yes or a no.
I've put it in my bank account and spent it on things for Dakota or things we've needed for our house.
For whose house?
Mine and Dakota's.
Dakota doesn't live with you. He lives with the defendant.
Walker has accused her former boyfriend, Leo Fulkerson, of stealing her belongings. Leo claims Cassidy is taking government money meant for her brother.
Now, who does he stay with when he goes to school?
Leo.
Okay, so 5 days a week, he stays with the defendant.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that correct? Yes. Does he spend every weekend, overnight? What does he spend?
He just decides when he wants to come to my house because Leo thought that giving a child decisions was a great idea.
That's not a decision that I make. That's a decision that you have to go back to court and resolve. I don't know whether you're doing that or not, but you have to go back and resolve that because it is clear to me that, well, first of all, let's make it clear. Since July, have you been keeping the $375 a month that's Dakota's money? That's either a yes or a no.
No.
Who has been keeping it?
I've put it in my bank account and spent it on things for Dakota or things we've needed for our house because that's what they're for.
For whose house?
Mine and Dakota's.
Dakota doesn't live with you. He lives with the defendant. So this is what you have to do, because you have a counterclaim. Your counterclaim is for the money that she's been retaining for these 3 months, which clearly there's no question based upon what she says. She did 375 times 3 equals 1125.
There was a few times that she had taken his checks before as well.
I don't care.
Okay.
Then you have dealt with that, but she lived with you in the house.
Interesting.
And you shared a room together. You were a couple together. So I'm not interested in the before. I know very clean, it's at least since July that she's been keeping his money. And she shouldn't have been if he's living with you. They should have gone with you. That's $1,125.
Okay, so after watching
but this is
the
what you have to
full
do, sir.
episode, we can
You
see
have
that
to go back to court
this just
and get her name
Justice Judy
removed
case.
as guardian. Do you understand?
Yes.
If Dakota decides that he wants to live with you, and most courts, unless there's some overriding reason, will defer to what Dakota wants, because you're 16 or 17?
16.
16. At 16, the courts are going to defer to what he wants, unless there's some overriding reason not to. So you have to get her name removed, and you have to get those checks issued just in your name as long as Dakota is living with you, so that you're using those government funds to support what the government intended those funds to be used for that support, which is Dakota's. Do you understand?
Yes.
Other than that, you can't put the government's money for your brother in your savings account. So your claim, actually, Miss Walker, it's pretty straightforward for me. Your claim is dismissed. And your claim is several-fold. You want furniture. He left you with most of the furniture. He took washcloths and a lamp that was in your brother's room. Who cares? That's nonsense. And then you claim this money that he took out of your account. You were a couple. He said it was for a trip. You actually went on the trip. So we don't regulate the lives of people who were living together when they're no longer living together. You had money, you went on a trip, some was yours, some was his. I don't get involved with that. What I do get involved with is public funds that are not being used for their intended purpose. And the intended purpose of these public funds was to take care of your brother. And you weren't doing that. So on your counterclaim, I'm awarding you $1,125 and strongly urging you, sir, to go back to court with Dakota and ask the court to have her name removed as guardian if Dakota elects to live with you, and if the court finds that's in his best interest. Does that sound reasonable to you?
Yes.
Perfect. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good. We're done. Thank you.
This court is adjourned.
He stole everything from my house but a bed and a couch.
I don't know, she seemed to struggle with a lot of things in her own personal life, finances, things like that, and she thought she could make her money this way instead of having a job.
I had to come back to here with no job because Leo refused to allow me to have a job when he found out that I was trying to leave him because he wanted me to stuck with him.
She's a grown adult. You can go get a job whenever you want.
Because he was abusive and controlling. And I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who's abusing me and having my 15-year-old brother watch that. That's not fair to me or him.
No, I mean, Dakota's here as my witness as well. I mean, obviously her brother wouldn't come live with me if that was what was going on. That didn't occur in the home.
I'm going to try to take Leo back to court and get him off of the paperwork because there's no reason for somebody who's not related to him to be on the paperwork and go from there.
And that'll be up to him. You know, he's old enough to make that decision if he wants a relationship with her or not, and
Ready for a better tomorrow.
it's just better separate.
What I always find interesting, Sarah, whatever governmental agency it is, whether it be the federal government, state government, or local government, as a significant part of its budget, helping people who really are in no position to take care of themselves, at least for a while. As in the case of this young man, Dakota, who's 16 years old. I understand from looking at the papers that parents are not in the picture. And as a giving community, we say we have to help take care of him. And sister is under no responsibility financial to take care of a sibling. But what I found over the last 40 years is so often those funds don't end up with the intended recipient or used for the benefit of the intended recipient. And sometimes it takes very long to correct that. And it would be so wonderful if there was a fast mechanism where it went fast, because right now he'll go to family court, maybe, to have her name removed. She will contest that. Dakota will probably be 18 by then. Ultimately,
there should be a faster check to make sure that the funds are being used for the child they were intended to support.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And, you know, the way government works, it's so slow that it often works.
It'll be moot by the time they get it figured out.
Right.
But at least he got a portion of it back today of what was supposed to be given to him over the past 3 months.
3 months.
So,
Okay, so after watching that full episode, we can say that this Judy Justice case started as a breakup fight over stolen belongings, but it quickly turned into something much bigger. A woman sued her ex-boyfriend, claiming he took money and household items when he moved out. She listed everything from the lamps and in tables to laundry baskets and kitchen item supplies. But Judge Judy wasn't interested in the small stuff, even saying, "I didn't go to school for 10 years to do washcloth." That's interesting. The case took a serious turn when the focus shifted to the woman's 16-year-old brother, Dakota. Both of them had guardianship of him, but after the breakup, Dakota was mostly living with the ex-boyfriend. That's very interesting. Despite that, the woman continued keeping the government support money meant for Dakota's care. Judge Judy made it clear that the money should go to whoever is actually raising the child day to day. In the end, she dismissed the woman's claim and ordered her to pay $1,125. After court, both sides accused each other of toxic and controlling behavior, making the drama even bigger. Actually, this case wasn't about the stolen stuff, it was about responsibility. So it's very interesting. Yeah.